Welcome to Weekly Digest, where we highlight the works of ministers of government as they push the administration's development agenda. Batavia will see tremendous development as the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs has facilitated a US $20 million private quarrying project in the village.
For the Amerindians, it's another step whereby they are contributing to the overall development of our country, and I'm sure they're pleased just as well as I am that we can together as partners address this matter and to be part and parcel of our national development.
30 residents of Plantation Hope, Bath Settlement, Region 5, received transport for lands that were purchased decades ago from Gaisuco. Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Senior Counsel Anil Nandlall was there to hand over the titles.
The transport can be used for so many purposes. For example, can be used as collateral for lending, can be used to sell the property and transmit it, etc., etc. So, importantly, it makes the people here the owner of the land finally. So I'm happy that we have concluded this.
Last Tuesday marked the opening of the January Demerara Criminal Assizes, with 308 cases on the docket. AG Nandlall said that in the first quarter of 2023, the Judicial Service Commission and the Public Service Commission will be activated to tackle the deficiencies in the judicial system.
We will have to improve on the complement of judges and the support staff to deal with that. But we will also at the same time ease the caseload in the magistrates' court, while we will also address the question of the chronic delay that afflicts the criminal justice system and the civil justice system as well.
Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa reassured farmers and residents of Bushlot, Region 5, of government's commitment to ensuring Guyana's agriculture sector continues to expand.
So you will help you. Many farmers all over the country will make seeds available to you free of cost. We will make these planting material available to you. We are now working with various communities to develop different production in the various areas.
Minister Mustafa also met with farmers of Kokwani and Ituni, Region 10, where he pledged government support to restore agriculture in the communities.
We as a government, we see agriculture as one of the most important sectors, because agriculture, as long as we can develop the agriculture sector, then we will be food secure. And we have seen what happened over the last 2 to 3 years. During the pandemic, we are still in the pandemic, but we have seen many countries, rich countries, that had large sums of money, were unable to procure food for their population, were unable to buy food because there was a scarcity of food.
Minister Mustafa said the Guyana Livestock Development Authority, GLDA, will work with the residents of Kokwani to develop lands to house cattle, and that the new Guyana Marketing Corporation, GMC, will also assist agro-processors in finding markets for their produce. Some 500 residents of Bartica Region 7 will soon benefit from the government's part-time job initiative.
The VP has started it as an initiative to try to ensure that those who are particularly poor and vulnerable are able to assist their families to improve the quality of their lives.
The job initiative will see one unemployed person from each household working 10 days for $40,000 monthly. Government will also construct a concrete road to the Bartica airstrip, internet access to remote areas, and relocate the dump site in the region. Minister of Human Services and Social Security Dr. Vindhya Prasad opened a premier children's facility on Landscape Street in Georgetown, the Peony Bears Gymboree.
In our country, we always need to put emphasis on safety for children and creativity in their space. Because if children are denied freedom of expression from a very young and tender age, then they grow up very introverted and unable to express themselves in many ways that they have the potential to do.
The children's facility aims to provide a safe environment to help develop creativity in areas like martial arts, dancing, yoga, arts and craft, and other wholesome, family-oriented activities. 71-year-old Lowawati Ramru, also called Auntie Vivian, of Cotton Tree West Coast Burpees is the latest to benefit from a home under the Men on Mission initiative. Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips officially handed over the house to the senior citizen.
They have been literally on the ground from the time the Men on Mission was launched, right? Making interventions to improve the lives of vulnerable people throughout Guyana.
The woman's previous home was in a deplorable state, and she welcomed the initiative. Public Works Minister Bishop Juan Edgell spearheaded a road inspection at Victory Valley, Region 10, to observe the completed works on roads and the desilting of drains.
I'm happy that I was able to walk, talk with the people, and listen to their comments about what a difference this intervention would have made in their lives. And this is testimony of how President Ali and the PPPC administration does their work.
Meanwhile, the $34 million bridge that will link Canvas City to Block 22 is underway. Thus far, a small bridge was also constructed as a bypass for residents. The bridge is expected to be completed in a few months. As government remains keen on its policy of providing housing solutions for all Guyanese, the first 100 low-income homes are underway in Region 3.
We have a memorandum of understanding with Republic Bank for the construction of 500 houses here in Region 3. Already, the first 100 is ongoing within Lenora, Edinburgh, and CI, where we are about 40% complete. So in another few months, one can see persons who are going through our system, and that is to be able to pre-qualify with the bank, being able to take up occupancy on those houses here in Region 3.
This is in keeping with government's manifesto promise to deliver 50,000 house lots to Guyanese within its first term in office. Residents squatting along the River Defense Reserve from Herstelling to Grove along the east bank of Demerara were engaged by Housing and Water Minister Colin Crowell to be relocated. He committed to completing the relocation process in 6 months.
You have a caring government. You have an understanding president. So he committed to you that he will work with you. But of course, we have to do this in the confines of our laws and in the confines of us being willing recipients to go the extra mile to work with us.
Also, several communities along the east bank of Demerara will soon benefit from massive road infrastructure. This is in keeping with government's transformational development agenda.
Similarly, we have over 1,178 community roads that are being done on the coastline from Regions 2 to 6. That is moving a number of those roads, in some cases dams, from where it is to concrete and asphaltic concrete. So these have already been awarded.
5 eco-lodges have been certified with the Good Travel Seal Green Destination Certificate for Sustainable Practices. This is as a result of the result from effortless work by government to ensure the economy stays diversified and not dependent on the newly found lucrative oil wealth. The award was presented by Green Certificate, a company in the Netherlands. The certification is recognized by the Global Sustainable Tourism Council.
This is not by chance. This is our Green Destination Certification programs, and while it's an individual lodges have taken it up, this is with a view to make sure that our entire destination Guyana, our entire country, our entire tourism product is certified.
This brings us to the end of this edition of Weekly Digest. For these and other government-related stories, do log on to our website at dpi.gov.gy and our social media platforms as well. Goodbye.